Hello dear friend, how are you? I'm here with you as regular. Today is Sunday. I suppose I have a rest today, but anyhow I have found some question from you friend. Just I came to answer to some of your question. I hope you liked our previous classes, and if you like, please don't hesitate to subscribe us in our channel Lily Mom Center LMC in YouTube. Please, YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe us. Don't forget Lily Mom Center LMC and press the bell please. And if you like it useful, please introduce your friend to be a part of your knowledge and experience friend. You were asking me about the mothers who had history of sexual abuse and when they are in labor and birth. So how a midwife can manage them? You want to know about their pregnancy and the management of labor plus their lactation. Yeah, it's very important. A mother with sexual abuse and maybe some of them with child abuse history, most of the time they don't come to us as a midwife and tell their real story and their history. The first skill as a midwife you have to take care of that is that to make a very close relation with your mothers in prenatal classes. Or sometimes they come for pre-marriage consultation with you. You have to try very friendly to them and let them explain their past abuse history. In some culture and some countries, ladies are so ashamed and they're trying to hide it. So you find it in different symptoms. For example, you find it in like vaginismus. Vaginismus is some of the problem at the start of marriage. They get problem for their first intercourse with their partner. And if you found vaginismus history or vaginismus signs in new married girl, you have to think about that. You can explain to her that you are very open-minded to hear from her if she has a small history of sexual abuse. Let you know. I know how much you were engaged in treatment of vaginismus, and this vaginismus girl, if they don't get proper treatment during their marriage and start of their relation, they will continue this problem with themselves for their pregnancy, birth, and their lactation time. And sometimes these ladies will continue this complication in their mind and in their psycho health, even during their very productive times, not only pregnancy and the birth. They will have some conflict in their sexual relation with their partner and in their future mental health as well. So first things for that is that first you identify the mothers or the girls they had this history. First of all, you have to treat them psychologically and mentally. If they have a good relation with midwife, if you respect them at the time of examination and don't do any invasive medical midwifery intervention for them, they don't feel offended. They like to hear from you. First of all, you have to try to work in their mind and consult with them in their antenatal classes. Sometimes it's a secret for you, and you have this secret chat with your client. You don't need to tell her husband that how much she is suffering from that, but you can ask husband, take care of her more than others. Yeah. The first important thing is that sometimes the first intercourse after abuse or after marriage will be very painful and sometimes very horrible. It became like nightmare for ladies and mothers. Sometimes they wake up with nightmare and they think it would be like that previous abuse. But you have to try to work on their mind and physically in their body. For example, if they come with a history of vaginismus and they come with a nightmare during pregnancy, you ask her, what nightmare is bothering you? After that, you will psychoanalyze the lady. When you found out there is something in her past, and after different counseling session, you will understand that she has such this problem. You can try for very slow examination for her. First of all, you have to take permission. If she's in the time of labor or at the time of birth, you should not do vaginal examination without her permission. First of all, you have to explain her the benefits, advantages of vaginal exam if it is needed to do. If she agreed, you have to try to make it very simple and less scary face. For example, you can tell her that I will try with my finger. If she agreed, you try with one finger to do her vaginal exam. If she doesn't agree, you don't need to push her. You can just try to check her through her fundal high without any vaginal examination. And try to give her some perineal massage during her pregnancy, especially after 32 weeks of pregnancy. You can explain to her and to her husband, start some perineal massage, because perineal massage will reduce her fear, plus will increase the elasticity and make the perineal muscle more relaxed, so they don't get that much injury in the birth. Plus the muscle will be stretched without any harm and injury at the time of the birth, and she will have less fear about that part for the birth. Thank you so much. Yeah, you need to spend good time with them, and they must believe you before they share. If you explain to them about anatomy and physiology of perineal muscle, about the birth channel, and about how this happen at the time of the birth, how it will change, and the channel of the birth will be so flexible for the birth, so their mind will be ready for the birth. Plus that massage, as I told you, this perineal massage is very helpful, and slowly you can ask their partner and their husband to do that massage for them 2 times per day with almond oil or olive oil. And as you know, it is different methods, like one like you, and again second time is like a circle outside of perineum, and the other things that one finger inside vagina and other 4 finger outside, like this. You can ask her to put a mirror and look at her perineum. Then she start with her finger from inside. If she's not happy with that, just ask her to do massage from outside. And slowly you can ask her these 2 fingertips. She makes some small cream or oil and put slowly inside vagina and do a small rub. So if she gets familiar with her own finger, slowly she will let her husband do this for her. And after that, she will be more cooperative at the time of the birth for examination. But never go through forced examination and invasive midwifery during her birth and labor. The other things this mother will face with that, mothers with history of sexual abuse will have lactation problem. They will be so complicated in the lactation time. You have to take care of them too much and try to keep them under your close observation in their lactation time. You have to make some special counseling session for their husband about how to take care of them in early postnatal period. They get so tired for lactation, they hate lactation and they don't like to continue that. But if you explain about physiology, about benefits and about advantages of lactation and the philosophy of lactation, how much will be for her, helpful for her and how much is for the baby, then her mind will accept it, so the body will not reject lactation. You had another question about, I'm trying to find out, you were asking me about cervix, how you can determine and estimate cervix effacement. Cervix effacement, if you look at the collar of some clothes, if you see the collar is very high, this is 100% effacement. If the collar became smaller, it is like 50%. And if it became like an onion skin, very narrow, it is like 100% effacement. But I'm trying you to try, and I will try next time to show you with one latex plastic to show you how it works. You have to touch with your finger, and your finger will understand. When hanging cervix is happening, still the head is not pressuring to the cervix. This hanging cervix is very long. But after that, the head is pressuring to the cervix. Its long will be smaller, became half. It is 50%, and the last is 0%. I will show you next time about. I think you should see and visualize. And the other question, Leila Gardiner, she asked how to keep perineum intact and less likely to tear. Yes, Leila, this is a very important and very fantastic technique. As a midwife, you have to work on the mother pushing time techniques. Mothers, when they are doing pushing at the time of birth, if they don't know to where they have to focus for pushing, then the muscle will have a big tear. Mothers should learn during antenatal classes how to make their pushing effectively and slowly at the time the baby head. It is most of the time when the head of the baby is in crown. It's a crowning of the head. It is the most sensitive times to give damage to the perineum. So as a midwife, you should give her time. Don't make her forced to push. Mother understand when she should push. Don't tell her push. No, she should push by her own and slowly. Especially when you see head is crowning, give her time. Just try to make her perineum a little oily and just sit and ask mother to control her force very slowly and like. So it is a technique that I'm famous for that in most countries, because the mothers comes to me even with primigravida, even with big baby, they never had even first degree tear. And most of gynecologists and other midwives are so wondering how your mothers comes without any injury, any tear and any laceration. Because just you have to guide mother when and how in that time to do force in proper way. No strong force, no pushing, just be calm, give her confidence and try to manage the way she is forcing slowly, gently, and very, very small pressure. Thank you so much, my dear friend. I think we had, actually my time is running up, and I hope tomorrow we will come through your next question. Don't hesitate to share your question. I will try to answer to your all question. I will speak a short, I will have a small explanation in Persian, if you don't mind, because we have many other midwives from other country Farsi language talking. I will try to explain in Persian that the other girls can use this class for themselves. Thank you for bearing me. سلام دوستان عزیز و گلم، خیلی خوشحالم در خدمتون هستم. امروز روز یک شنبه بود. اولا من قرار نبود که بیام امروز برای کلاس، ولی به هر صورت اومدم خدمتتون هستم برای پاسخ به چند تا سوالاتتون. امروز رو اختصاص دادم. یکی از سوالات این بودش که یک مادری که دارای یک سکشوال ابیوز بوده، اینو ما چجوری مدیریتش بکنیم در دوران بارداری و زایمان. همونطور که خدمتتون عرض کردم، خیلی از این مادرها خیلی وقتا با هیستوری های واژینیسموس میان سراغ ما و واژینیسموس معمولا باید در همون ابتدای ازدواج درمان بشه. اگر درمان نشه، این مادر این مشکل رو با خودش برای بارداری، زایمان و حتی شیردهی هم خواهد برد. لذا کاری که ما باید بکنیم این هستش که اول از همه سعی کنیم یه سایکوآنالیز کنیم، از همه مادرانمون یه هیستوری بگیم، خیلی محرمانه و خیلی با رعایت مسائل سکیوریتی ازش بخوایم که برامون بگه. بعد از اون سعی میکنیم بیشتر از لحاظ روانی اون مسائل رو براش حل بکنیم. اون محیط خشن و نگران کننده ای رو که از معاینه موقع زایمان داره، یا از برش های جراحی داره، یا از اتاقهای ترسناک که پر از سر و صدا داره رو از بین ببریم، قانعش کنیم که اینها مزایا داره، بی دلیل معاینش نکنیم، بی دلیل روش‌های تهاجمی استفاده نکنیم. و اگر در دوران بارداری تو کلاس‌های بارداری آموزش‌های آرام و بسیار ارتباط عاطفی رو باهاش ایجاد کنیم، مادران معمولاً همکاری میکنن و مشکلات بارداری، زایمان و حتی شیردهیشون هم کاهش پیدا میکنن. اینها حتی مشکلات شیردهی هم پیدا خواهند کرد که با همون مشاوره ها و کلاس های شیردهی و دادن مراقبت، توجه میتونه کاهش پیدا کنه. یکی از تکنیک هایی که خیلی میتونه موثر باشه، ماساژ هایی هستش که در دوران بارداری ماساژ پرینه هست که از 32 هفته بهش بگین انجام بده. یادش بدیم که به همون سه حالتی که یوشک، دورانی خارج پرینه و یا یک انگشت داخل خودش به تنهایی جلو آینه انجام بده، روغن بزنه، نرمش کنه، روزی 2 بار، هر بار 5 دقیقه. اگر خودشم بعدن دیگه آروم شد با این، میتونه کم کم از همسرش بخواد و بعد اگر همسر این کار رو انجام بده، مادر ترسش کم کم ریخته میشه. معمولا این مادرها میان از کابوس‌های شبانه میگن و این کابوس‌های شبانه یک علتی از همین مورد هست که حتما میتونین پیگیری کنین و این موارد رو باهاش پیگیری کنین و درمانش رو قبل از زایمان و شیردهی انجام بدین. سوال بعدی این بودش که افاسمان رو چجوری اندازه گیری میکنین؟ همونطور که میدونین وقتی سرویس هنگ هست و هنوز سر بچه فشار نیورده، دهانه رحم حالت آویزون داره و حالت مثل یه یقه اسکی که چجوری یقش بلند هست، مثل فولی افاس میمونه. ولی وقتی که این یقه اسکی رو شما سرتون که میکنین نصفه میشه مثل 50%. و وقتی صاف میشه مثل یه پوست پیاز میشه افاسمان 100%. که دفعه دیگه من حتما رویتون لاتکس براتون نشون میدم. سوال بعدی که دیگه از دوستامون لیلا پرسیده بود، این که چیکار کنیم که پرینه یک زن در زمان زایمان اینتکت شه، پارگی ایجاد نشه. عرض کردم یکی از مهارت‌های خود من در کل کشورهایی که کار کردم این بود که نه بخی نه اپیزیوتومی میزنم و مادرهای حتی شکم اول من با وزن بزرگ بچه نه تیر دارن نه حتی پارگی درجه 1. فقط یاد دادن نحوه زور زدن، کنترل زور زدن به مادر. به هیچ عنوان به مادر نمیگیم زور بزن، فقط آرامش بهش میدیم و فقط بهش یاد میدیم هر وقت که میخواد زور بزنه، نفسش و زورش رو به صورت قطعای ریز و با آرامش و بسیار آرام انجام بده که عضله یک دفعه پاره نشه. مخصوصا که مادرها خیلی وقتا ماماها داد میزنن پوش زور بده خانم. اصلا یعنی اگه شما بخواید به مادر بگین زور بده، این زور به عضلات به اندازه کافی نمیاد و عضله ها از جاهای دیگه پاره میشن. زمانی که سر بچه کران کرد فقط نگاه کنین، یک مقدار چرب کنین پرینه رو و با آرامش بشین و به مادر فقط هدایتش کنین، بگین الان داره زورت میاد، حالا آرام کوتاه و منقطع این کار رو انجام بده. امیدوارم که بحث امشب خوشتون اومده باشه. به سوالاتتون سعی میکنم پاسخ بدم. لطف کنین اگر براتون مفید بود حتما در کانال یوتیوب ما رو عضو شین، لیلی مام سنتر LMC، و دکمه زنگوله رو بزنین و به دوستانتونم توصیه کنین که ما رو دنبال کنن. خیلی ممنون از شما. Thank you everybody for joining me today. Please don't forget any question and any topics is interested for you. We talk about that to improve your midwifery skill. Write for us. I will look after that. Thank you. Have a great day ahead. Love you.